Hi, it's Channel Handspell and welcome to the second installment of my sweep picker videos. I'm going to show you a few exercises I use when I'm warming up that not only facilitate the development of the left hand fingers, but also the sweeping motion in the right hand, how to get that smooth and consistent. Now I'll do that for about 10 minutes until I feel that strain in the first and second fingers. So that one is really good for these two. Then I'll move on to the second pattern, which is this. And that then builds up the strength in the first and the third finger, particularly with the third fingers. As guitarists know that this one is kind of a tricky one to get flexed up. After about 10 minutes of working on that one, I'll move on to the third pattern. So after about 30 minutes or so, these fingers are firing on all pistons. But you're not only developing the strength in the left hand, you're also developing that smooth motion, that smooth sweep picking motion in the right hand. Another thing I'll do is I'll reverse the pattern. So instead of I'll do this. Just so that I can get that kind of independence between the fingers, that, you know, I can flip between. You know, with ease. So the reason I do this is because I like to change them around, so I'm not relying too much on one sort of pattern. I want to make my fingers as flexible as possible that can accommodate any pattern that I want to play at any time on the guitar fretboard. And just like I did with the last group of patterns, I'll do the same thing here to make sure that I'm exercising each individual finger. And then to the next. Well, this exercise doesn't necessarily make any musical sense. It doesn't really matter. It's purely an exercise to facilitate the development of this technique. Now you can start anywhere. I'm starting on C, but you can start here if you wanted to. I mean, you could start here and gradually move down to where the frets gradually get wider and wider apart, and sort of put more strain on your finger, build up more strength if you like. You know, for example. So it's movable, you can move it around and do what you like with it. But I can assure you that after about 30 minutes of doing this exercise, you'll feel it in the left hand. And that's the beauty of the exercise. It's not just the left hand, but you're also getting that right hand working too, developing that smooth sweep picking motion that we talked about earlier on.